So Lil Boosie went on the Drink Champs interview to basically shut down all of the Charleston White comments. Like they knew about the comments, and that's why they only asked specific questions about Charleston White to Lil Boosie, because they know how prone Lil Boosie is to going off on people, and so he would have went off completely on Charleston White, and that's why him and Ti even went live. They went on Instagram live at the mansion, at Boosie's mansion. He's got a whole estate, and they went live just to show Charleston White and all the people that agree with him, like, yeah, we at mansions. The kids that they're talking about, Tootie, Raw, and King, they're at Boosie's mansion filming the reality show. So they picked a good day to go live and to show that the kids, their sons, weren't on no BS. They're actually trying to make money. They got the reality show. They're going to sell it to Love and Hip Hop or VH1 or MTV, something like that, right? Or maybe they're going to stream it online on Facebook or something. And so basically, they went live just to prove to everybody that they're trying to be good fathers, because they're like right there while the kids are doing a reality show. So that's like, they took a snapshot of the moment. That's a good way for them to reply, to just to let Charleston White and everybody know that, look, they're not trying to condone all the nonsense that their kids, their sons are doing, because everybody knows. Just go look at Tootie Raw and go look at King Harris's page. Everybody already knows how they act like. And so, but they're not saying they condone it. What they're saying is that, look, they're not like leading them in the wrong direction. They at the mansion, they try to book them for a reality TV show. So they're really trying to like uplift their careers, get them into that, everyday household name status. That way they could be on a lot of movies, a lot of shows, maybe beyond the rap career. And so that's another reason why King and Tootie Raw act the way they act, is because their dads are rappers. You already know that the rappers are the cool people, right? Like when the kids go to school, like T.I. and Boosie already tried the private school route for them. They went to the private school, but it's the same thing every single time they go to another private school. They go there and all the kids that go there listen to rap music. So they end up having to basically act like a rapper while they're at school, because they're the closest thing to that the kids think is cool. So while everybody is over here like idolizing rappers and celebrities, then even the best private school won't change Tootie Raw and King, because at the end of the day, because their dads are rappers, they feel that that's their goal. Like they want to eventually be rappers too, just like they dad, because they look up to him. So if their goal in life is to be rappers and to go get signed and all that stuff, then they're just going to act like the rappers that are getting signed now, because they see that that's what's cool. They say, the same type of drip that they got on, the same type of jeans and the same designer and all that, they're wearing the same thing that the rappers do, that the rappers wear. They rolling up just like how the rappers are. They drinking just like how the rappers are. They're doing everything, all the sketchy stuff they've been doing, all the stuff they got caught with, all the stuff that they got in trouble with, the stuff that they wasn't supposed to have on them and they still had it on them. All of that is because they're trying to chase the persona of being a rapper, and it's certain things that society, like all the kids in their high school, whatever, that like rap, they only like it, the ones who like is gangster rap music, hip hop. Like that's what the most popular part of hip hop is. And so they're not just going with being an artist. They're trying to go with the full like NBA YoungBoy look. They're trying to go with the full look, just like that. And so because they see NBA YoungBoy as one of the top artists, so they want to be just like him. So they want to have beef just like he has beef. They want to tote poles. They want to get in trouble just like how he is, because they think that that's the way that they're going to get popular. And so you got to remember, guys, at the end of the day, the fame is not what you want. You want to be able to get your money, get your bread, and take care of your family, take care of your basic needs in life, get a house. You know what I mean? So Tootie Raw and King, they just want to be super famous. Like they already got money from their daddies. They already got money from their mamas. They got money from their parents and everything, right? And their children are celebrities. So they're not thinking about the bread, like the money. They thinking about, they want to be famous. They want to be known everywhere they go, and not just as being so-and-so's son or whatever, right? Or so-and-so's kid. They want to be oh, like that person famous, they their own, and they just so happen to be that person's kid. And it's like, if you really look at it, that's not what you want to do. You don't want to be famous. You want to go and get some money. But basically, they want to be lit. They're not thinking straight. So that's why sometimes they screw up like that. But they trying to get their reality TV show. And basically, if you really look at it, I mean, everybody got a point. Everybody got a point. Like, first of all, Boosie and them got a point. Charleston should leave their kids alone. Charleston got a point because he's stating the obvious, like what's going on out there and everything like that. And so that's why a lot of people be listening to him too. And so really, it's just both sides going at it, butting heads. But it's like, is Tootie Raw and King getting the message? Like, are they actually going to learn from all of this? Because that's what's important, is like, you got to basically make sure that it's not affecting them in a bad way where they're now going and lashing out, because you see them going live and calling Charleston White out. Now, you don't want that to turn into something, because like Charleston White said, you can't threaten Charleston White because of the fact that he's too old and just the way he is, right? And so that's what he keeps claiming. And so it's like, if they keep responding to him that way and saying that they're going to slap him or do whatever, this and that, it's just going to be whatever energy they put in is what they're going to get out of the situation. Boosie and T.I. are like super embarrassed about the fact that, their sons, even though they grew up under a good family, they grew up rich, they grew up living in mansions and everything, they still try to act like they actually are from the hood, or like they some street tough guy from the hood. So that's why Charleston White is basically challenging the fact that they're really spoiled and came from a silver spoon, but they act like they came out of the gutter, like out the mud. And so that's where this whole conversation is. It's like Charleston White is trying to say that Boosie's son Tootie and T.I.'s son King Harris, that they should be doing, like, they should be actually like running businesses or doing something where they're not making a fool of themselves. Because even if they got money coming in, the beefs that they get into, all the arguing online and threatening people online and stuff like that, and going on live and snitching on themselves, that's going to ruin a lot of the opportunities, and they never get a chance to actually like come up with their own ideas. They still running a lot off of their daddy's money. So they're really no different than the trust fund babies, you know what I mean? So it's like a lot of Charleston White is saying they ruining their chances of being multi-millionaires on their own by just basically doing bad stuff, ruining their name and image, making it so nobody want to work with them. Like big companies, they could be on TV, they could be on commercials and things like that, but they doing all this other stuff instead. And so when they grow up, Charleston White saying that could lead them to getting locked up. Because when they acting like this already at this age, imagine 5 years from now when they a lot more grown and a lot more people start pressing them even harder. And then they're going to have to eventually act on this whole charade that they're playing. And they're going to regret it because they never signed up for this thing. They wasn't raised in the hood. They didn't actually need to go through these type of difficulties. Like, they already had it made for them. And so they throwing their chances away. That's what Charleston White is saying. But, we're going to let it play out, watch the video, and basically let me know what you guys think. Are you Charleston White fans? Let me know where y'all from. Do you agree? What is your advice to the kids and to the youths?